Welcome to this video on privileged user monitoring. My name is Darragh Delaney. I'm Head of Technical Services here at Netfort. Let's firstly take a look at the challenge. On our networks nowadays, we have lots of different types of people connecting, from privileged users, outsources, trusted users, consultants, wireless guests, and maybe even intruders. In turn, we have lots of different technology deployed. Traditional stuff like desktops, laptops, and servers, or in the current age, things like bring your own device. We may have applications hosted locally and in the cloud, have lots of databases, file shares, security devices, and network devices. So with all of these different types of users and different types of technologies, how can we try and understand what is happening on our networks? Well, we need to start looking at audit trails. Now, in some cases, there may not be any available. It may not have been enabled, or privileged users may have disabled it. We could try and turn to log files, set up packet capture, try and get flow data, install software agents all over the place, look at monitoring servers via SNMP, WMI, or syslog, maybe try and generate some management reports from different sources of data. So why do we even need to worry about this stuff? Well, sometimes the business reasons behind this is because we have to. We must be compliant on a particular area, so if we've got sensitive data, maybe financial, patient data, then we must have an audit trail to be compliant. It's also good practice to be able to find out who's connecting to your network and what they're doing. Maybe you need to do some troubleshooting. Maybe somebody deleted a file and you want to find out who deleted it. Maybe you want to take a look at capacity planning. Find out what data is on your internet pipe and how much it could increase. Or maybe you need to look at forensics. Somebody's reporting a problem with a user on the network. You need to get all the information about what that user did. Now, this is all great, but when it goes to implementing something to find out what users are doing on the network, it can be a struggle. Because what we'll end up with is logs and firewalls. We may have SNMP monitoring enabled, take a look at protocol analysis. We might look at event logs, maybe enable auditing on our Windows file shares, maybe go to proxy logs. So it's all different formats, all different sources of information. It's all over the place. It's just hard to bring it all together on a single screen. Well, we've got a solution for you, and it's called the Netfort LAN Guardian. It focuses on users and resources, and you get lots of detail, and you don't need to install agents or clients. Now, on the right hand side here, we're showing a Swiss Army knife, and that's what LAN Guardian is like. It's got multiple tools in one system. So if you need to do forensics, bandwidth troubleshooting, maybe take a look at internet monitoring or file activity, you've got it all in one system. It installs as a physical or virtual probe, and you can look at bandwidth, security, file shares, and the whole internal user activity. It's all about getting more visibility and insight. It's like having a search tool for inside your network. Let's take a look at a demo of it now. Going to look at 3 issues. The first one is a compliance issue. Auditors want to know what the user has done on the network. The other example, we're going to take a look at privileged user monitoring. What files did Andre access? And finally, then we'll take a look at troubleshooting. Somebody deleted the file from the network. We want to find out who deleted it and when they deleted it. I'm now logged on to the Netfort LAN Guardian. Off the home page here, we've got a number of options. In the first case, we want to investigate what a user has done on the network. So it falls into our forensics category here. So under username, we type in the user in question. So it's somebody called Sean. It should prompt us here. That's the user. Press go. Also, we can select the time range, because a lot of systems might only capture data for 24 hours. The LAN Guardian allows you to go way back. You can capture data if you want a couple of weeks or maybe even a couple of months. I'm just going to focus on the last 24 hours because that's what I'm asked for. So what do we know about this user on the network? Well, this is the user's traffic profile here. We have the total amount of data. We could drill down if it's web traffic, find out what websites they're accessing. These are events triggered by the user. It looks like they're modifying Cisco devices. They've got Skype running. Also, there's an issue here. They've got a virus in their system. Looks like ConfigureWorm. Here we have a list of all systems the user is logged on to. So they've logged on to, looks like 5 different systems on our network. Some Windows. We also can drill down and find out the exact time that the user logged on. Further down here we can see emails originating from the user's system. Very spam. Looks like a lot of spam. You can drill down and find out again what time that was sent. We've got the websites the user's accessing with the option to drill down. Proxy connections, so they're downloading some data here from some external proxy server, it looks like, and they're connecting to betfair.com. And this user as well has copied some MP3 files around their network. It looks like they're hosting them on the finance server. We see the folder and also the names of the files here. So again, for any of these elements we can drill down and get further information if you want to get the exact timestamps and dates of when this activity occurred. Let's take a look at another example. We have a privileged user on our network. They do have a lot of access to different folders, and we want to find out what files the users access. So we don't really care where they've logged on or what systems they use. We just want to know what files the particular users accessed. To do that, we go to, with two options. We can go back to forensics again, and the user in question is Andrea. It's the user there. Let's press go. Again, we get the full profile here for this user, traffic profile, any events associated with them, what systems they're logging on to. The element I'm interested in here, the question that we have to answer, is what files the user's accessed. So this is the element here, and by clicking on the arrow it extends the report so we can see all the detail. So this particular user here has accessed technical documents, human resources information, so some salary spreadsheets, also some product specifications, some engineering, so a range of different files and folders being accessed by this user on our network. We can then take this report, click on export as a PDF, and that'll create the report as a PDF so you can then give it over to someone. In the third example, we're going to really just go down the troubleshooting road. We got some data has been deleted. Somebody wants to know who deleted the files and what date and time. So we go to file name search, type in what we know, so it's some sales forecast file. Let's press go. This is the file in question that has been deleted from the network. So what users are associated with this file? Press the user button here. So it's some windy fig from sales, then we can drill down on that. It does confirm here that that user deleted the file, and at what date and time. So here we have a record then, 23rd of the 3rd, 1700, that user deleted the file. So we'll call the user, find out maybe they copied it onto their desktop, but on USB stick, we might get it back a lot quicker, or we can go back to tape, at least we know the exact date and time the file was removed from the network. So there are three quick examples of the way you can use LAN Guardian for monitoring privileged users on your network. If you want to find out more information about the Netfort LAN Guardian, or how you can use it for monitoring privileged users on your network, please visit our website www.netfort.com, where you can download a free trial of the software so you can take a look at what's happening on your own network. Thank you.